the Canaday Group presents RE/MAX Fine Homes, Luxury Living in Orange County, with your host, Leanne Canaday.
Good morning, Southern California, and welcome to the Canaday Group and RE/MAX Fine Homes. I'm your host, Leanne Canaday, and we've got a wonderful show for you today. So, as usual, let's start with our three-dimensional Matterport tours that are so much fun to look at, and go onto our website and look at them too. And if you're on an iPad, all you have to do is swipe to look, and if you're on a computer, use the arrows, and you can look up and down and right and left and walk forward. So let's take a look at those and our weekly open houses. Hope to see you guys there. How about putting the sign right over there, Christy?
Hi, I'm Crystal Canaday with the Canaday Group RE/MAX Fine Homes. Welcome to our open house.
Hope you saw something you're going to come and visit, especially our open houses. However, if you see something on this show or on our Matterport three-dimensional tours that you just have to see right away, give us a call or email us, and we would be more than happy to give you a private tour. Now, let's look at some coming soons, some fabulous new listing, and just some incredible estate properties. I'm here at the most incredible property, almost waterfront home in Laguna Beach that has well over 4,000 square feet, and it has 2 master suites, and we have it actually as a rental, a lease, or a 30-day stay for summer or Christmas or whatever. You can stay at this property and it is beautiful. It was just recently purchased at a little over $4 million, and you too can live here for a period of time. Also, this home has the most incredible views of Catalina, of the ocean, of the sunsets, and we are steps away from the beach. So if you go in this direction, you go through a tube that goes under Coast Highway and you arrive at Aliso Creek Beach. If you go this way a few steps, you go down West Avenue, and at a crosswalk, you cross over and there's steps down to the beach. So this home is walking distance to 2 fabulous beaches. Give us a call because it's a beauty. I am at one of the most fabulous, totally redone to the tune of over $1 million home that I've seen in a long time. But more than just the incredible quality, the home has 5 bedrooms and it has an office on top of the 5 bedrooms. The walls all open up to the outside, so the doors slide open, so they stack together so that the whole walls open up, which is incredible for your view. That same thing happens from the master bedroom upstairs. The whole wall opens up and you have an indoor-outdoor incredible view home. Every room's been totally redone, even the electrical, the plumbing, the kitchen was totally gutted, the fireplaces were totally redone, the pool was totally redone, everything, and the garden. Oh my gosh, I'm looking right now at grapevines right below the harbor. Everything in this home is turnkey, and this is a must-see home. I am so excited to introduce to you this magnificent estate home in the Hunt Club right behind me. It's on 1 totally usable acre of land. It has well over 9,000 square foot of living space. All the rooms are incredibly generous in size, the master suite, all the secondary bedrooms. Well, with 5 bedrooms, it's clear that all your rooms are going to be incredibly large. This is one of the absolute best homes in the Hunt Club. Come and see it. Great news, we got a question from a viewer, and they wanted to know what they should know about and think about when buying a second home. Good question, Linda. So let me start with a couple of really good ideas. First is resist the temptation to impulse buy. When you go into especially a separate area that's not your normal community, it's really fun. Like you go to Aspen and you go, oh, I want to live here, and you just buy the first thing. You really need to do your research. You need to know all sorts of things about the community, traffic patterns. Well, in Aspen, you need snow patterns, weather patterns, air landing patterns. There's all sorts of things that you should know about the community. And obvious ones are the comps in the area. So don't impulse buy with knowledge, okay? Evaluate your needs and long-term goals. Make sure that this property that you're looking at, or any properties you look at, meet your long-term goals and your needs, because that goes really back to the impulse buying. But know what you need, know what you want, know what your goals are, and then buy accordingly. We have a lot of people buying second homes right now, especially in the Orange County area. So evaluate. Hire a local, knowledgeable, ethical realtor, and interview several before you really make that decision. I get a lot of calls from people who say, I want to buy in the desert. Do you know anybody out there? And I always do my research too, even though I might know several people out there. I want to know their reputation. I want to know their ethics level and their knowledge level. So make sure you hire a professional that meets your needs. Decide the exact type of home you're looking for. Are you looking for a single level? Are you looking for a home in a golf course community? Decide exactly what you're looking for. Also, shop your loan. I always tell people, you shop for your home, you better shop for your loan. And that's another thing that you could probably call us or whoever you're dealing with to get a good lender that is in the position and in the area and well-known and honest and ethical in the area you're looking at. So look for a good lender as well. Also, calculate all your expenses. I'm doing the same thing right now. You've got to know all the expenses that go with it. And look at the budget of, if it's involved in an HOA, look at the budget. Make sure that they don't have this big lack of reserves and some big expenses coming up, because you're the one that's going to be hit with the extra cost, not the seller. Unless you find out about it and you negotiate that in the deal. So that's always something you can do. But that's another reason to use a local, knowledgeable realtor, because they'll probably know those additional expenses as well. But do your own research too. Ask those questions. Try to look for additional income. There's a lot of people that are doing short-term rentals to people when they're not there. So if you can get additional income or even buy it as a rental property and visit it when you can, because remember from Debbie, we did that seminar with her, there's formulas whereby you can stay at the home a certain amount of time depending on how many days or weeks or months that you rented it out. So look into all the different aspects, because there's tax advantages. Talk to your CPA. There's a lot of advantages to doing things like the short-term rental that could really make the expense of a second home a lot less. So a lot of research if you're going to buy a second home, but we can help you. This incredible cottage in Laguna Beach is a must-see. It's actually a total redo. Tear down to the everything, just all new plumbing, all new siding, all new structures. The wood that was brought in is ancient wood, but it's a new house. Still kept the cottage look, but with a modern kick to it. A fabulous home, it really is. I'm going to talk to you today about this beautiful Newport Coast home at 16 Morning View. It's got a giant 18,000 square foot-ish lot, huge backyard, big open view with no rooftops, just beautiful hillside and some ocean. And not only that, the living room and entry are 2 stories high. It just is so much volume when you walk into the home. It's 5,391 square feet, so almost 5,400 square feet. 4 bedrooms, giant office, giant living room. It's just a beautiful home with a beautiful floor plan. And take a look at this home. It is just fabulous. Hi, Leanne here, and at the Canaday Group, we take great care of our buyers. In fact, we have authored a home buyer's guide for you who are home buyers and would really like to know what the process of buying a home is, what kind of steps you go through, what are all the things that you have to be aware of. There is so much in buying a property. You need to deal with experts in the business. It took us 6 months to put together this home buyer guide, which we think is pretty perfect. So if you need one, give us a call at the Canaday Group. We'd be happy to either mail you a hard copy or send you over an electronic copy. We have a really fun segment today of Celebrity Mansion Gossip. And this is just one incredible home that was listed at $100 million. That's fun just in and of itself, right? And it's an Atherton home, meaning that's a very affluent area in the Bay Area. There's a lot of very wealthy people that live in the Atherton area up there. The property itself is on 3 separate parcels of land comprising 8 acres. And it's segmented into the main house, into the tennis court area, into the pool area, the pool house area. So it's a true 8-acre estate home. This property was lived in by the Fishers, who were the founders of Gap, Banana Republic, Old Navy. No wonder they were worth $3 billion, according to Forbes. The home was actually originally built in 1927, was listed for sale for the first time in 1975 when the Gap owners bought the property. Well, this is really fun information, so great house, right? This is a property you just absolutely have to see. 9 bedrooms, 12 baths, 5 acres of incredible ocean view castle. This home is truly a castle estate, and it is exciting. The home was originally built by the developer of all of Bear Brand Ranch. Wish was his last name, so it's affectionately known throughout this area as the Wish Castle, and everybody knows the Wish Castle. As you're driving north on the freeway, you look up in the hill and you see this giant, beautiful castle off the 5 freeway. It is incredible, and it's got about everything you would need, especially giant rooms, great entertaining, 3 gates just to access the property. And I think I said view, right? Because the views here are phenomenal. We're gonna have a party and you better come because this is a party home.
Canaday Group is a dedicated team of agents and assistants. Under Leanne's leadership, this group has provided knowledgeable, professional service for decades. Let's take a look at a few recent successes for the Canaday Group and their clients. You can keep up with Leanne, RE/MAX Fine Homes, and the Canaday Group 24 hours a day for real estate and community news, tips for home buyers and sellers, and of course, the latest listings from Leanne and her team. Go to our website at canadaygroup.com or follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And remember, Leanne's friendly professional team is always available to answer your questions. Call anytime at 949-249-2424.
Hope you enjoyed the show today, and please tell a friend so they too can enjoy the shows. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube stations. I think that Steve will show you the YouTube stations below, but subscribe to them. That way you can, if you miss a show, you can go watch it on YouTube. And if you saw some tips that you really have to remind yourself about, we have our tips on there too. So subscribe to our YouTube stations, follow us on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. We've got lots of good stuff and a lot of good, really good content. So we're trying to educate you all. And if you do have a question that we haven't educated you on yet, please email me or call the office, and I'll not only tell you what the answer is, I'll bring it up on the show, because if you have that question, I can guarantee you hundreds of other people do as well. We will see you again next Saturday morning for more Canaday Group and RE/MAX Fine Homes. Bye.